All right.
Just as I thought, this area is yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here.
Let's go.
Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. We're going to catch him for Grius' sake as well.
Look.
This path leads to the back entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front. Let's head inside.
All
yep.
right.
Let's enter. The way is straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
It's downright eerie. Much too quiet in here. No choice but to see ourselves and move on. This is the only way left open to us. The area looks clear. Let's hurry. How do you open this? It's on the other side. Okay. You can't break down doors, man. In any game. It's locked.
Wait.
I mean, a strange feeling from up ahead is the same feeling I had at the abandoned mine before. But the mines were... What do you sense? I don't know, but I've got a bad feeling about this. I mean, let's just go in, yeah. No time to second guess ourselves. It's going to be the only boss that you absolutely need a light attack for.
What's going on?
Maybe they got rid of all the instant kill stuff.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
What? It can't be.
No way.
What, did they already res Grius? Oh my god!
Alcest.
Alright.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please.
Oh. Huh.
Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Bro, we walked 3 feet in this dungeon and already got this.
The prince is alive!
We lied to you.
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You good? She is
You
tweaking.
mean, if that's true, then I
won't give up!
Star who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken. My name is Aislinn Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guard!
I guess after this they were just disbanded. Yeah.
Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
She gets to ride a horse? What? Now that's fucking cool.
I will see you freed.
Alright, anyway.
For a liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alces, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating.
Yeah,
with
they're
each
probably
other.
both warrior archetypes. Unlock synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channel archetypes. You can press X on a party member's turn. A party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. They consume the collaborator's turn in addition to the active character's turn icon as well.
I'm so sorry.
Magic Guard Jump Thrust.
Behold, we stand together.
Nullifies one elemental attack for all allies in the caster's row. Lowers the defense. Alright, we'll jump.
Coordination is key.
And thus I end it.
Woo! Alright, goodbye, horse.
In the name of justice.
Okay.
Let's get
So
on
he
with
also has something as well, but we don't have enough icons, so we have to
Something
wait.
else.
You could spread it,
it.
basically.
Moving to the rear.
Oops.
Closing the distance. Warrior.
I know, I shouldn't laugh. It's just funny, man. What can I say? Ow. Stop. Please. Do we even know what he's weak to? I guess I kind of have to heal myself. I don't really have much of a choice. I can't take 2 rounds worth of damage like that.
For all that we strive for.
Takes attacks for allies for 1 turn. Certain attacks defy that. Yeah, sure, why not?
Me if you dare.
Warrior.
Oh, he is not having a fun time.
I will fight me!
Fire. Actually, the base staff might be really good for that.
This is nothing.
Okay. Couldn't I just do this the entire time, and then we only have to heal her unless he spreads it?
I shall fight. Are you prepared?
Let's stay calm.
What's my synthesis? Not that we have enough. Yeah, we don't. Okay, he doesn't have any. All right. I was hoping that that would be good. I don't think he has any weaknesses then.
Only a flesh wound.
It's only a flesh. It's only an arrow in my knee.
Oh, power of heroes!
Oops, shit.
Into the fray! Allies, together!
All right, let's go.
All right, we'll probably heal her this turn since there's not really much that I could do. So whatever. Woohoo! All right.
In the name.
Should I pass and heal her? No, she's... Wait. Maybe I should. We should be fine. I could be greedy. This couldn't be that difficult, right? Oh, nice. Well, we knocked him down. Perfect.
We can do this!
Thank you.
Yeah, basically, if he's not provoked, he will randomly attack like that. So that's exactly what we're going to have her do. Nice proclamation.
If you dare.
I can't afford to hold back. I shall vanquish evil.
Honestly, we should be able to kill him anyway. Poor Grius.
Alces!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands. We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Alright, very nice. We got 1,800 mags, so we can give her stuff, I guess.
Shall rise to the occasion.
Perfect. Grius's memento.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh.
Well,
Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on. Let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward.
Pretty much.
'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
It's up to her, I'd say.
Say it's
Yeah.
up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Well, didn't accomplish much there.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Grius entrusted his belongings to us.
Now
Yeah,
that you're
okay.
here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest.
They don't
I'll
rob
be
you
back
like
shortly.
early Final Fantasy games. Someone leaves the party and they take all their items
Damn
with them.
you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
I agree, yes.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Everlong Knight has become your ally,
Then let
Hulkenberg.
us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
Yes.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
So is this an evolution to warrior, or is it going to be another lineage entirely?
Life upon it.
Nope, it's another one entirely. Okay. And since the heroic embodiment of the knight from Hulkenberg. Okay.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
Yeah, but 4 months just doesn't seem like a lot of time at all. You would think it would be something longer.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare, but what did he mean when he told us to wait for the Day of Calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword.
Oh my god.
The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Straight out of Persona. Anytime you fail, it's the Day of Calamity.
Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
That's not your burden to bear alone, okay? I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Hey, guys,
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
Alright. I can sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust, and her determination. Rank up. So she might level up as part of the story, so. The voices of followers can be heard even from far away. Reduces the magic cost of studying the mage lineage.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah, she's probably storyline locked, as opposed to some of the other characters.
Let's rest.
I'll rest early to prepare for tomorrow. I can faintly hear the hustle and bustle of safe from beyond the closed shutters. Guest room?
What?
This is Hulkenberg's room. I hear Maria's pain crying as Fabian comforts her. Grius, to think that he's gone. I only wish I could have thanked him. We owe him for leading us to a real night. I confess I was relieved to see his highness, though he's certainly grown since I knew him. Tonight we shall all have our due rest and prepare for tomorrow. To finish Alcestis' fight is a grand undertaking. We cannot fail him. I don't want to get in their way, so I'll leave him alone. Oh, she whips around immediately. Alright. Wait, was that a chest there? Right there at the bottom? No. Keep a chicken for fresh eggs. That's pretty good. Alright, it doesn't really seem like there's much to do most of the time, so yeah, we'll just rest. They're probably going to teach you all about time now. You only have a limited amount of time to do important things, and if not, it's game over.
Really? What exactly do you have against
Apparently, we've been invited to academia.
Unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power.
Alright, it's been returned to my soul. Okay.
Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again. You must carry on. honing your art.
That's good. They don't just let it all go to waste.
Is painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Hero's Incense. You come across items that grow your archetypes in various places, similar to the Hero's Incense you receive from Moore. You can use them from the item menu. They grant experience directly to an archetype without having to battle.
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion.
So what, we'll get random
If you would survive
assistance?
the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
So the cat will show up just randomly, I guess?
What?
Something's amiss. Is the spell broken? Has the crystal underground been shattered? No, surely not this quickly. The soldiers couldn't possibly... No matter. Trivial, all of it. More importantly... A rather complicated sealing spell, but I see its workings. Breaking it will only be a matter of time. So close to the Hall of the Royal Scepter, the plan is near its fruition, and the calamity draws ever closer. Oh no, it'll take me exactly 10 days to break the seal.
The new king draws nearer.
It's like Ultros.
Sorry.
I apologize that we've commandeered your home. Think nothing of it. This is my fight too. You're going after that man in the cathedral, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, surely before the day of calamity that he's warned about. I don't know what he's plotting, but I want nothing more than to foil it. We can't let a tragedy that would rob this country of its future come to pass, not only for the prince, but for Grius as well.
I'd say...
It must matter. I am yet unused to this strange power. Once we take the field again, I would look to another for orders. Who is you seem best suited to the task? That is the role you've been serving thus far, yes?
It'll be all right.
No objections here. He's certainly gotten me out of plenty of nasty situations. Okay. Yes, sounds good.
Yeah.
Alright, got it. May you lead us to victory.
True.
I suppose that would make you our captain. Being title for the company's tactical authority, no?
For real.
I guess, but it sounds so formal. I don't know if I can get used to calling him that.
Now then.
As for when we return to the cathedral, yours is the final say, but we'd be better served by prudence than haste.
Yeah.
Make sure we're ready for this, Gallica. When it's time to go, you give us the word.
Got it.
Stay calm, everyone. You could do this.
Let's focus.
Deadline, so we have 10 days left. Lewis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. I need to discover Lewis's whereabouts as well. Who knows what could happen on the day of prophesized calamity. A mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at the catacombs entrance to challenge the Grand Cathedral. Failure to complete your mission by the deadline will result in a game over. You must defeat the necromancer before the day of calamity. Yeah, this was a whole thing when Persona 5 came out. People were like, oh, I could just do it on the day of, right? And it's like, no, he succeeds the day of. You've lost at that point. I remember that. It was a whole thing, I think, on like Twitter or Reddit or something. People were like, oh, I need to have done it before? What the fuck is the game talking about? It was great. It was so funny. You have time to do one thing in the day and another at night. Dungeons can only be visited during the day, and you'll need your rest at night. If you spend time in the town during the day, the night is yours. On the local map, there are icons indicating where you can hone your royal virtues, people who have requests, and where your followers are. Raising your royal virtues and strengthening your bonds with your followers is key to obtaining new archetypes. Use your free time wisely and strive to be the best version of yourself. If an action will consume time, the choice will be marked with a clock symbol. Keep this in mind so you can plan your activities accordingly. I was thinking, isn't Grand Tread just huge? All his running from end to end must be so tiring. I was thinking, you've got His Highness's sword, right? Maybe you could do something cool with it. Rhea said the sword was forged with magma. With a little bit of magic, I think I can make it float. That's what the prince used to do, remember? So let's give it a try. Picture levitating and see if you could stand on it. While in safe areas, like cities, press circle to hop on your blade and quickly ride through. You can increase your speed by holding R2. We should head to the Grand Cathedral. Kurt Man. Alright, what is this guy? Apologize for making you shouldn't shoulder the burden of captaincy, but if you have the strength the title demands, I trust you to wield it well. We cannot leave the Grand Cathedral in its current state. Should I be off to it? Let's look around. Let's see. We have a couple days, right? We don't have to go immediately. I'm assuming it's like Persona, where if we did it right now in one straight day, it would be like, oh, okay, well, we're good. You know, like we don't, oh, hold on, there's a quest here.
Oh.
It's a box head. Greetings, all the boy. We don't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar in that way. Have you heard of the Mustari tribe? We too are rarely seen in Grand Trad.
I see.
It's understandable we rarely make ourselves known to the public, after all. So then, any interest in our history and why we live our lives secluded and oppressed, I'll share if you'd like to know. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need. Might improve my tolerance. Sure, let's talk with them. Let's go elsewhere to chat.
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. The next thing you'll notice, well, we all have 3 eyes. That goes for every Mustari. What's it like to see? The third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. The Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion, Sanctism.
How about that?
Do only the Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we must refrain from keeping our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That's not like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the Mass Tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. Okay, improve our tolerance.
All right.
I hear a voice. Thy present glow comes from one of the splendid virtues already dwelling within thee. This glow serves thee best as the kindling to inflame thy followers' trust in thee. Gather the royal virtues and fulfill thy destiny.
Pleased to hear it.
Maybe we're telling you more. Next time we'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Your character is measured by 5 royal virtues, each of which can be increased in various ways. Honing the royal virtues, courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination will help you solve your followers' problems and improve your relationships with them. You might improve your virtues by working, aiding your people, or testing your courage. Try talking with Gallica for ideas. She knows a lot about the town and can give you more information. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Wow, it took a whole day. On days you don't visit a dungeon, you'll have enough energy left for activities at night. You could visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues.
Please, I'm just if you can help.
I love how they have shaky cam in this game. It's like there's an actual cameraman following behind you. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly.
Sure.
happened?
Okay. So, who can we talk to?
Hey.
You're going to the Grand Cathedral? Hey, who told you that? Calm yourself. There's no need to be so worried. I won't say a word about it to anyone else. On the contrary, I'd like to help you. I got intel on the monsters within Grand Cathedral, and you could always use more information, couldn't you? I'm what some call an informant. I sell knowledge, so how about it? Any interest in paying for knowledge? Buying out intel gives you more than what you've heard from the informant. It has various effects, such as unlocking information about enemies in battle using Analyze. Informants can be found skulking in taverns across Uchronia. Consider seeking them out, especially if you want hints on what to do next. You can view information you purchase in the item section of the main menu. Sure, it's pretty inexpensive.
Hey.
So going to Grand Cathedral, beware. I've heard that place is a veritable den of monsters now. I must assume this is the work of that man, that necromancer. Just the thought I'm sorry, just the thought of bones and corpses moving on their own sends a chill down my spine. I've heard they're weak to light magic. In addition, the skeletal ones are weak to physical blows. Let your fists fly and smack them around a bit. I've also heard about a moving stone statue. Couldn't tell you why, but there's statues in there that come to life. They're immune to sword attacks. They're weak to wind magic, so if you head over there, keep light, wind, and weapons in your arsenal. That's all I know. I know little of your motives, but regardless, I hope you succeed. That man needs to be stopped to end this madness at the cathedral. Okay.
Come again anytime.
You're right.
Sounds like his information could be useful to us. Why the Honeybee Inn? A shady-looking guy like him is a regular there? What the fuck? Oh, I thought this would be the map. What is this? Through Traveler's Voices, you can see how other players spent their time. It might serve as a good reference if you're curious. Basically, nobody went in today at all. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is nighttime, isn't it? Okay, so at nighttime, they took in the scenery, talked with a pagan, heard a story, and slept. Wait, what's this? There's a quest? Is this our pagan?
Can't see a single
Can I buy the medicine that my sick daughter needs? Medicine? Is it that expensive? Yes, it is, or to put it more accurately, it costs more than what a Mastari in this city is capable of earning. My daughter won't be long for this world if I can't get my hands on the medicine. Yeah, what if I buy it?
Yeah.
Our mission is still our top priority, but it shouldn't take too much of our time to squeeze in a quick shopping trip and help them out.
You there?
Don't be ridiculous. We Mastari are treated poorly, but the people here hate the Elda even more. I've heard all Elda are anathema to Sanctus. The medicine can be purchased at a church, but I doubt they do business with you. Now, what medicine is it? Respiratory medicine called the Breath of Fresh Air. They sell it at St. Firmus Church. I'm hesitant to get my hopes up, but should you somehow obtain it, please bring it to me. It should be on Sun Lumeo Street.
Let's give it a shot.
5 days for the deadline. The rewards for solving people's requests are not limited to just money or items. You can even unlock a new archetype. The harder the request, the greater the reward you can expect. You may request to slay certain monsters outside the city. You can review requests you've already taken in the quest section of the main menu. Enemy difficulty is also noted there, so you don't have to tackle quests blindly. Okay. Some quests have time limits. If you fail to complete a request in the designated time, it will be marked expired. You can no longer acquire rewards for requests past the deadline, so keep an eye on your time. You can review deadlines in the quest section of the main menu. I don't think they're going to let me do business with them now. I guess we could talk with this guy again late at night if we have nothing else to do.
Humans.
Oops, that is not the map button. Map is R1.
All right, then.
You instantly travel to locations you previously visited through the map screen.
Go.
There you go. That's kind of unfortunate. I didn't visit the weapon shop, so it's not on my map. Yeah, that face in the sky, bro. This is terrifying. This is like Majora's Mask. Where would it be?
All right, then.
Stop!
Eldon and Fairy, what business do you have at Grand Trad? I can feel the magla in the air getting thinner. Does this device collect magla? My, the vermin is awfully observant. How loathsome. Listen, what this accumulator does is none of your business, understood? If you're looking to exchange magla, go to Sunshade Row. If you've got no real business here, leave.
Fool.
What's over here?
Oh.
Elda, sorry, but would you mind keeping distance from... No way, are you perhaps the Elda who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn? Am I that famous?
Grand, isn't it?
For better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out, but more frequently, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee Inn. You see, I work a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far, all I've been entrusted with are chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learned to cook from a Paripas, it will damage our kitchen's reputation, they said. They told me if I even get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm a Nydia, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nydia are liars and cheats, and so on. If it's not too much trouble, could I ask you for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me what it was like. The only catch is my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible, I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th.
Please, if there's
I guess the
anything you
months
can
are the
do-
same, but the days are different. Alright, I could do that.
Thank you much.
You're truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger you only just met. I'll finally know what makes that kitchen tick.
Let's give it a shot.
Apparently the honeybee is always busy at night, so we'd have to do it during the day. Okay.
On.
I suppose Fabian has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. It's really busy at night, so when... Oh, okay, no, we are supposed to do it at night. Gotcha. Okay.
Fool. Oh, damn.
Tons of soldiers died, yeah. What does this guy want? Is that a fairy I see? A real fairy? Well, I'll be.
Sure, but
I know I'm rare, but do we need to make such a big deal of it? I should explain, my family has something of a history with fairies. As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one? So you grew up in fairy tales. No wonder you got fairies on the mind. What do you think? You want to listen to him? Not just yet. Let me know if you ever get curious. I want to figure out where the other one was. I want to figure out where the medicine is in case I need to raise one of my attributes. I want to know where it is so I know exactly what I need to do. Is this it? Yes. Closuri? I can see you're an elder. I'll not turn you away if you come here with a purpose. However, I do hope you'll keep it brief. Thanks, I think. Anyway, we heard you sell a type of medicine called a breath of fresh air. Typically only make the particular remedy available to those who have accepted the light of sanctism. But let me know we practice generosity. By your special exception for an elder, you may demonstrate your sincerity by purchasing it. Oh my god! Wow! Be grateful we're selling it to you for 500 reeve. Wow. Surely you would not expect your vulgar tribe to stand as equals among the blessed. Our teachings forbid it. Thus I ask you to demonstrate your sincerity. Bear in mind, to give them to you, that even to sell, that is, give them to you is taboo. I'd appreciate a show of gratitude word. Fucking hell. This is hyper racism. Wow. I'm actually blown away, but we'll do it. Let's take it back to Sunshade Row. Oh my god. That's right, he wasn't selling it to us, right? He would totally never pocket the money. You know, that would just be awful, dude. Of course he would never do that, obviously.
Go.
What's it all got to do with us anyway?
hey,
Did you hear that? It sounded like a cry of pain somewhere nearby. You have any medicinal herbs? My stomach is killing me. Medicinal herb will go a long way. Yeah, here we go. Thank you.
You saved me.
Feeling a bit better. You're a kind one. People normally pay no mind to a Paripus like me, but you really helped me. Here, take this as thanks. Very nice. It was nice of you to make that man happy. I hope he gets better.
I'm just
Incredulous.
Peasants.
Voice from upstairs.
come on.
You haven't done anything wrong. Good lord.
The Grand Cathedral, why?
Gloam Hall?
Say there.
Heard you with Grius at the Honeybee and an Elda besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grius can be trusted, I suppose, but let's not discuss the legality of my goods. It's items. Items that you could use for magic. Okay. Dark damage, light damage. Oh my god. Reduces the turn cost of guard by half. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Wow. Okay, well, some of these are obviously endgame breaking items. Prevents poison, paralysis, hex, daze, forget, sleep. Okay. It's actually crazy you're able to do that.
The Grand Cathedral, why? You'll be a lifesaver. Now, how did I wind up here?
You there?
Dear fellows, at the breath of fresh air, did you get that from me? Yes.
Thank you. So
Praise
very
be, I
much.
give you the deepest of thanks. With this, my daughter can be cured. I apologize for having so little faith in you. People have been quite anxious since the incident at the Grand Cathedral, so the prices on everything have increased. On top of that, the discrimination against the Mastari and other minor tribes has only worsened. Hardly any shops will serve me, but I digress. Allow me to return the favor. Probably seems worthy of praise to do something so simple as purchase medicine. It's wrong that this problem exists within the country in the first place. What you did means the world to me. Thank you, truly, for saving my daughter's life. Please, you must take this, a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Oh, I guess this was the pagan. Okay. Tolerance.
All right.
Inflexible. Accessory. I'm sorry, but what does it do? It's so rusty I can't tell what it is. Heard you could get it appraised at a shop. Anywhere will do. I'm afraid I don't know more about it, as none of the places would serve me. For crying out loud, they won't even let you shop. Thank you, though. We should get this looked at. Excuse me, but I must now administer the medicine to my daughter. Thank you again, and may our divine relic bless this kind young man. Alright, well that didn't take up time. So basically, we have a couple other things we can do.
Alright then.
Let's go get the swords place real quick.
Think of it.
You'll have to go to a specialist to get your weapons, armor, and igniters appraised. Okay. Unidentified weapons, armor, or magic igniters you attain can be appraised at shops. Once identified, they can then be equipped and used.
What are you pining for?
Elda in my store. Now that's a rare sight. Well, I'll say no more if you have the money to pay. Okay. Witch's earring. Ooh. That would be good, but I have this thing on so I can use wind. So I think I'll keep it on until I can learn another slot.
Hello there.
You'll see customers of your kind very often. Browse at your leisure, though. Your tribe's dealings are your own. Wow. Okay, well, they got some crazy weapons. We could afford none of them. We should try a little bit of dungeon progress. I'm sure it'll be like Persona, where you do a dungeon for a little bit. It gets you like a decent amount of distance, right? And then you could fast travel back. So maybe we'll spend like another day or so just trying to do some quests. I guess we could talk to the... Oh no, we could help out at the inn, right? Yeah, let's go help out at the end. Since that's only available at nighttime, we might as well do that at nighttime. Where is it again? Honeybee?
Go.
Moore's Phantom.
Please, I'm just if you can help. Incredible.
Yeah.
Once you get a flood of guests at night, looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with preparing food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I could show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. Looks like Fabian's having a hard time. She's done a lot for us. The least we could do is return the favor and help out when we can.
That reminds me.
Someone wanted to know what it's like helping out with the cooking. Yes, we will absolutely help her out. Which one do we do? I guess we just have to help out in general. Okay.
Next up is...
Finish preparing the fish. So now we just have to put them in that pot. Yes.
Oh, right.
Finishing touches the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. Should we grate it in and simmer?
In that case.
Whoa.
Definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. I don't know if there's a right or a wrong way. Fish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it.
They wolfed down the whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this. Alright, we should probably save before we do this from now on. Okay, alright, someone wanted to hear more about the honeybee. I should visit the young man in San Lumeo Street.
On, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Lewis's orders or not, 'twas the necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares more of the same.
Right.
We're going to put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard before that happens. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls on us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop that necromancer before then. Alright, time to do something else.
What happened?
Alright.
All right then. Let's head
Some
there right
mayo.
away.
Where was he, over here? Yes, he's here during the day as well. So when does he work?
Oh.
Have you perhaps helped out the hushed honeybee? Yes. Or counted him the full story of my time as a sous chef. I see, so it's all in the preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabiana is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. The red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that here, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being a nitty, I get the cold shoulder from Clemar and Roag nobles in particular, to be expected in society as it stands today. The head chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. I suppose I should be grateful I have a job at all, honestly, but there's still a lot of days where I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just want confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hushed honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Increase to wisdom.
All right.
For worse, we learned a lot about this country's attitude toward different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know that people are working to make it better, so we got to keep up our own fight, too.
What on earth are you doing?
Okay. So, I keep pressing this. Spend time with Hulkenberg, spend time with Unknown, spend time with Stroll. And most people chose to go into the Labyrinth. They have Beliga Corridor, wherever that is. Spent time in town, talk with a pagan, talk with an activist. I think we'll take the time to, like, just examine what's around the town. So we could always come back to this dude later. Right? Is there anything else here? There's another quest. I remember you, Elda. Seems I was right about you not being a local. Heard the rumors, my sources suggest you and Grius were working together. How'd you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry, I have no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? What job? A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would likely have the skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I better look elsewhere. I didn't realize how young you are at first glance. I prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you could gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when someone questions your capabilities. I bet pay would be decent. I can't do this. I don't have enough. I don't have the wisdom to assess the danger for myself.
Farewell.
I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation's over. She's not really seeing you, is she? Now she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. But if we could get her to see you as an actual person, I'll feel like she'll tell us more. I bet we make an impression if we helped out other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we could do for the people here. I bet that'll help you get better at seeing or setting yourself apart. I'll gather information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask. Don't forget, we still have something to do about the Grand Cathedral, too. Alright, so we have to get... That's an example of what I was saying. We have to get to Wisdom level 2 first. See if we can even get to Wisdom level 2. Maybe we could offer to take the scepter and replace it or something.
I'm just incredulous.
What do we have here?
All right.
Doesn't seem like anything.
Where to?
Nowhere. I don't think we can leave just yet. Okay.
Hang on a minute, you.
The sky could be falling and it'd be the same. I have to work. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything up here. Alright, so you can't lead this way.
Alright then.
I guess we could go back, we could talk to the other guy to increase our tolerance. And then at night we could talk again with the fairy tale man. Since we'll just kill a few days. Okay.
What's it all got to do with us anyway? Just can't stand it.
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that.
So, we meet
Still interested in the Mustari? I'd be delighted to tell you more about it. Yep.
I see.
I'll detail more of the faith we believe in.
Long ago.
God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet of our priestess strives to embody.
All right.
Okay. Well, we're getting closer.
Pleased to hear it.
I haven't told you all I can, but we Mustari live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to those other Mustari. Alright, so that's the only... That's it. He can't teach us anymore. At least, I don't think there's going to be any difference between the days. At least there isn't so far. That's something that always throws me off about Persona, is that, like, you don't know the weather in advance. You don't know who's available what days sometimes. So, like, you might have a plan in mind, like, oh, I'll go hang out with this person on this day, and then they're not there. And then you, like, miss out on being able to progress their stuff. It can be very difficult sometimes in Persona. Okay. My imagination might improve.
My thanks.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering, but one day my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful. Runs in the family. Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing up her arms, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance. I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh, but would you look at the time? We better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around.
Alright.
Alright, 2 points to imagination.
Well then.
Okay. Maybe we should do that again.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
8 days remain.
Let's make it happen.
Alright. Well, what else could we do? We could listen to him again. St. Firmus. Oh, okay. St. Firmus. Spado Smithy. Gloam Hall's closed during the day. Okay. Recruitment Center. So there's not really too much else to really do at the moment. So I guess, if nothing else, we could just talk with our team.
What's happened?
No worrying about it won't solve anything, but I can't stop thinking about Grius. Every time I see Maria's room or Fabion's face, I can't shake the guilt. I admit I'm relieved to hear you say it. We were only beside him a short time, but we risked our lives together. What we learned is invaluable. Knowing that risk, he still became our ally, still took us under his wing. Perhaps I saw something of my late father in him. He was a man who put family first and country a close second, though they looked nothing alike.
Got it.
Still, I mustn't dwell on it. Grius would want us to focus on what's ahead, and he would be right. Maybe you can only hang out with your friends during the day. So I guess what we could do is we could go talk to the guy during the day to hear another fairy tale.
Let's head there right away.
And then we could hang out with our friends at night. Okay.
What's happened?
Grand Cathedral, like... Oh-ho!
Glad we met again. I believe we're in the middle of a story. Would you care to hear the next part? Yes.
My thanks.
Let's head down to the tavern and I'll pick up the tale. Let's see, I believe we left off my ancestor being unable to find the mysterious fairy to thank her for saving his life. We hit a bit of a time skip here as this next part concerns my grandfather. Bear with me. My grandfather was also a mischievous sort, and one day he too ventured into the Forbidden Cave and became hopelessly lost. Wow, mischief really does run in the family. So it does. Anyway, lost in the dark, what should my grandfather find? A fairy, of course. She was beautiful, just as the fairy his grandfather had described. He knew right away it was the same fairy. Again, I'm not going to help you this time, said the fairy, rolling her eyes. My grandfather could only blurt out a confused, what? It was the first time he'd been in the cave after all. Then the fairy said, don't blame me if you get eaten by the beast. That's when my grandfather realized the fairy was mistaking him for his grandfather. The boy you're thinking of is long gone. I'm his grandson, he said. The fairy considered this for a moment, then said, you people die so young. The fairy led my grandfather out of the cave like she did his grandfather before. The whole time he kept his grandfather's regrets in mind. So before she could vanish, he turned to her and said, thank you for helping my grandfather. If you're wondering if history will repeat, I doubt it. My family had to leave that village when my grandfather grew up. I'm sure you can appreciate how amusing I found it to find a fairy here in Grand Trad. My family's fate seems tied to the fairies. Well, I'm glad your family got closure with the fairy. Meeting you like this, who knows, maybe it really is fate.
All right.
There you go. That's actually kind of a cool story. Nice. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th level. Okay, so there's only 4 levels. It's not like Persona where there's more stats, I think, and more levels to them. So yeah, okay. Where's our friends?
All right then.
Can we confirm where our followers are? Where is he? I don't feel anything right now. We can't go to them. Okay, so I guess we have to fight a little bit first, and then we can hang out with them.
Please, if you can help.
All right then.
Wait, this guy's still here? I thought we were done.
What do you want to do?
So, we meet
Still
again.
interested in the Mastari? Oh, I thought he was done. Alright, sure. Talked about many things. My tolerance is increased. Okay. We're almost to tolerance level 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The past increases, the future recedes. What will you do? Dude, why are we so lazy we only get up in the afternoon? Idles Day is the day where shops have discounts. If you need anything, today's a good day to splurge. Honestly, probably not.
All right then.
Ooh, or we could hit up the, I don't really know if it's worth it. So we could talk to this dude. It looks like there's something over here, actually.
Go.
This has.
Where is this? There you go.
Excuse me.
You're of the Elder tribe, yes? Have you had any negative experiences? Yeah, why do you ask? Many people in this town use tribal differences as an excuse to do the most outrageous things. I'm part of a group working to help people whose tribal origins make them a target for harassment. We exist in cities other than Grand Trad as well. Right now, we're collecting funds for our cause. But this cause doesn't seem to interest most people, so we haven't been able to raise much money. It truly pains me to ask this of an elder like yourself, but if you could find it in your heart to support our cause, just 250 reeve or so. Yeah, sure, whatever. I swear I'll use your donation as best I can. I don't believe it. You really donate. Are you interested in our activities? If you don't mind, could I discuss this more with you? There aren't many who support this cause. I know I'm doing the right thing, but the reality is so discouraging. Seems like she's serious about helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. We can use it to raise eloquence.
Happy to hear that.
Please come this way. The Paripas, the Ugrif, the Mastari, and of course the Elda. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become igniter experimentation subjects, but there's no guarantee they'll survive those.
What's happening?
Igniter experimentation, what does that entail? I know the specifics myself, not many do, but you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that.
All right.
Eloquence. Not much, but here, thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out. We had a hearty exchange of opinions. What, is it raining now?
Please, if you can help.
She's still out there now? No, she's only available during the day. The Mastari guy is available whenever. I guess... Wait, hold on. What's this up here? Maybe some of these are just renewable sources. Right?
Oh, damn.
Oh, I hate the rain.
What's this over here?
Rain.
The rain? Oh, God.
Something up?
It's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses. Alright? My wisdom should broaden. Oh, that's how people have been raising their wisdom. They look out over at the entire city. Gotcha. Streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around Grand Cathedral. I see some Clemar, Roag, and even some Ishkia. But if you head to the back streets, you'll see more Paripas. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people will say the most vile things right to your face. I don't let it get to me. It doesn't really bother me. It's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay? Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there.
Now then.
Only 2. Oh, we're close. Alright, sweet. Now we can do the quest.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Alright.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king...
The past increases, the future recedes. I'm going to say that every time. That's one of my favorite quotes.
What's happened?
Okay, well now we can at least hear her out.
Let's go.
What's happened?
What's happened? Just look up. We're living Majora's Mask.
Back again.
What is it? Come to ask about the job? Okay. At least describe it. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman. Yeah! Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They make things easier, I guess.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret. Yeah, I am.
I'd like to think I am.
Fair enough. Frankly, I trust that answer more than I would a direct insistence. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Everyone's faith is their own. I don't know.
Everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for igniters has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that.
Yeah, not right now. We'll just do this. Okay.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
Strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. Doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and the treasure.
No objections to the job.
Yep, alright.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
No deadline. It's like Guptaros. The informant Grand Trade is usually at the hush time being on Sunshade Road should have more details.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside. Let's see here.
That's Belega Corridor. Okay.
Here's where we are now.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't
Gotcha.
die out there now.
I wonder what level this is. I really should be making some backup saves just in case. The monster at Belega Corridor, I bet an informant would know something about it. Hunting outside the city is a good idea, but don't forget our mission is in the Grand Cathedral. To get there, you could exit from the large south gate or speak with me and I'll call for you a carriage. Okay. Well, if we're going to do it, we have to do it during the day. So, let's go ahead. Let's go back to Honeybee Inn.
Please.
Which I'm pretty sure was also the name of the inn in 7, which is kind of weird.
What's happened?
Okay.
So?
I have things to do. Okay.
What's happened?
Oh, he's not here during the day. Oh, shit. Alright, well, I guess we make a decision. Maybe we should try... Let's try it, actually.
Alright
Let's try.
head there
Oh,
right
not the
away.
catacombs entrance. God damn it.
Hey,
This Ariana's thread is for you. If you ever need to return to the entrance in a flash, this is a must-have. You never know when you'll find yourself in a tight spot, so don't go exploring without one. Yeah, I already picked up a couple just in case.
what do you think? Understood.
Okay. Let's try this this optional area first.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
How do you get to the exit? You just go to the world
Where
map.
to?
No, you can't. Okay.
Go.
Oh, we're gonna see a lot of this walking. At least it looks cool. We're gonna see a lot of it.
What now?
Okay. Can we save from here? Yeah. Let's make a new save just in case, right? Because I played about an extra hour. Maybe a little bit more than an extra hour. Whoops.
Come off it.
Pretty ironic the royal funeral caused more deaths. Oh my god.
Really?
Request an intel open up new areas on the city map. You can go there as long as you know the path. You can see how many days are required. Oh my god. If the road there doesn't pass through an encampment, you could get there that afternoon. When you return to town from your destination, after attacking a dungeon, you won't be able to do anything else. The wilds outside the city contain innumerable threats, but trust in your allies and step lively for adventure. There's a lot to see around Grad Tread. It looks like just don't forget about the Grand Cathedral.
And let's see.
One day to travel there.
Hey, don't forget. It's your call.
Should be able to get there and back within the day.
Let's
Holy
move.
shit.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magma. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
The thing is,
This is where Brigida mentioned apparently the monsters here sometimes attack passersby. I had no idea these ruins were here. This was a villa for a grand old noble family, I heard, but this looks properly old. At any rate, we're here for the Guptaros. The ruins are novel, yes, but let's not stray from our purpose. It's a Guptaros. Isn't that the monster you have to kill? Some great big beastie thing. Whatever it is, I'm sure it's not weak, so let's go. So we just go easy on the detours to preserve our strength for the fight. There's always a trade-off. The decision is yours, but pray make it sensibly, please. What the fuck is happening with this? Okay, that's not great. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Okay, we're good. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Planning on going inside, are you? Well, here's some friendly advice. Don't. I heard an awful noise coming from deep within. It was a terrifying roar. Certainly no noise a Goborn could make. I think it was a Guptaros. Ooh, Guptaros, there's no way I could handle a monster like that. I only came because I heard it was Goborns. I'll just say that if those beasts are here, then staying would be madness. You should turn back too if you value your lives. The Guptaros really is that fierce, so you better make sure we're well prepared. What do you have to say? Taking the cathedral is a priority, but furthering our strength is useful as well. Let us not deviate long and return to town this evening. I am at the ready and prepared for battle at any time.
Here.
The noble family's villa. Apologies, forget I said anything. We've come all this way, so let's bulk up and return to town. Is there any reason to level them up?
What now?
Probably gonna have them swap classes at some point. That's not the party menu. Jeez, I am messing up really badly. Can we not see a archetype? Here we go. Yeah, I guess I should get them as high as I can. So we'll just keep doing this, if nothing else. And she needs to learn, like, some kind of offensive. First aid. Can only be used from the main menu. Alright, that's fine. Increases defense by 10%. Passively increases the wielder's defense at the start of battle. Shield arts. Yeah, so it's got good stuff, but very obviously there's not like a lot of it doesn't have a lot of offensive potential.
Okay then.
Let's go
Let's
in.
go.
So time is only consumed when you actually get there. Okay. Unless maybe it takes multiple days to travel there.
Whoa.
So the end site's like this. I wonder where that Guptaros is. Give me a sec. I'll take a look. Doesn't seem to be close by. It's fairly dark, so stay close. We'll guard the rear. Seems you'll have to lead the way. Yeah, let's have the mage lead the way. That sounds smart.
Yep, we're safe here.
Why did this happen?
Wasn't expecting those vicious monsters. How could things have turned out this way? I mean, the Guptaros? No, Goborns. Defeated one easily, and then Goborns wielding all kinds of weapons started flooding out. Before I knew it, I was surrounded by all manner of Goborns. Just thinking about it makes my knees weak. I wanted to just give up and go home, but I told everyone I wouldn't come back until I became the Adventure King himself. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, well, they're pretty weak.
Quick, everyone, go!
I shall vanquish evil.
Bonk.
Let's take it. So myself.
Is everyone all right? Right there!
We're doing some straight goblin slaying right now. Ow, that actually hurts a lot.
Warrior! Hack and slash.
The fuck? And that was one enemy.
Great job, everybody. We made short work of them.
I'm sorry, a human you can talk to? Hey kiddo, which weapons are you using? It talked. You think a tooth can't chatter by itself? Well, chew on this. I've got jaw-dropping news you guys know nothing about. Depending on your weapon, your attack power is gonna totally change. I guess it's kind of obvious. What's important for magic, too. The strength of magic depends on your weapon. Chew on that for a while. Anyway, if your enemies are taking big bites out of you, bite back with better weapons. Go shopping or something. That's the truth of the tooth. That's enough for now. We don't want to bite off more than you can chew. Next time I'll teach you some secrets you can really sink your teeth into.
Push through. On your guard.
Oh, Lord.
Let's take them all. I shall vanquish evil.
Hexer.
They die hard.
It's okay. Let's go.
What do you think they're weak
They're
to?
pretty tough.
I have no idea.
Be careful.
Two remaining. Is everyone on? Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
She doesn't have a ton of HP, unlike Grius. Oh, couldn't even move. Oops.
Warrior. Hack and slash.
Vitus power.
Try fire.
Burn.
Last one. I stand let justice prevail.
Uh-oh. Brace yourself.
Yeah, he could just choose to ignore it. Okay. That's fine.
No holding back.
I will fight.
Wind?
Still here?
Only one left. Finish them off. Right clear.
Alright, we'll heal.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Is that the end then?
Yes, we will absolutely need to heal now. You think it's better to use, I mean, it says weak HP recovery. It's pretty strong for now. Definitely feels like they rebalanced the way that they consume MP in this game. Specifically for this.
Right.
There's nothing but Goborns around here. So many novice adventurers come to this place looking to test their mettle. Some had the fool idea to bring a staff or mace igniters. You wouldn't be so daft, would you? You can never let a Goborn see one of those. If you do, they launch into a frenzy as soon as they see your weapon. You may think Goborns are dumb little fellas, but they're smart enough to know that magic users are bad news. No staffs or maces. I guess I mean we shouldn't go with mage or healer. Goborns do have weak points. They all but fall apart when faced with poison or paralysis. I'll give you this stunning arrow. Make him sit still, then take him out, and don't panic. So the minute you go in as a mage or as a healer, they immediately like frenzy. Okay. What about these things?
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Can't scan them.
This is bad.
Okay. Well, these aren't Goborns.
Let's go.
These vicious hundos.
Hack and slash. Let's wrap this up.
It's okay. We can. Hold on.
Actually, I'll yield my turn.
We're looking good here.
Is everyone alright? With blade in hand.
Clear.
Worthy foe after
I shall
all.
fight as the.
Nice.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
I chose the wrong.
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use
Okay,
this
very
power
nice. We
well.
only really want strength.
I think we're in the
Strength,
clear.
endurance, strength, and luck. Maybe agility, too. Alright. So, should we change archetypes? I can't unequip a staff, can I? I mean, I guess I could. I could go back to Seeker for a little bit.
Seeker.
How do I change my spare? Oh, I know, because I took it from. Oh, this kind of sucks. Oh, it's fine.
Draw steel.
Come on.
Oh my God, he broke immediately.
I call upon royal power within.
Good one,
Great
Stroll.
job, Troll.
Synthesis Rider of the Blade, Maru Takaja, and Horse-Drawn Carriage.
I stand. Huh. Take this. They yet cling to life.
Powerful Pulverizer. Okay.
They die hard.
Let's.
And that's that. Victory's ours. Be careful.
It kind of sucks because I actually want to go into battle with Mage, so I could level up Mage. Ah.
Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. We can do that. Let's go.
Increases one ally's attack. Probably give it to Stroll.
My thanks.
By the swan.
Oh, power of heroes.
Alright, can't move.
I shall vanquish evil.
Let's do the Archer. Still not a one-shot.
Fill up. By the swan.
Wow, that's really unfortunate.
Still standing, I see.
This is really unfortunate, actually.
Here comes the counter.
Yeah, we might actually be super screwed.
Still stands.
You know, I kind of figured we would kill it. I didn't know that my MP was that fucking low. That's the crazy part. Honestly, just retry from the beginning. We could absolutely win this. I just won't do that. So we could yield, buff him, and he might be able to kill this guy on one turn.
All yours.
Yeah.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
Kind of why I don't want to use this, because I have no idea what's really good with this.
Helpful as ever.
Only having one attack magic type is not really going to help me.
Heroes. Right there.
Okay.
In the no holding back.
At least we know now this is a guaranteed defeat.
Strong always comes through. Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Wind.
Wind.
By the swan.
Uh-oh. Critical.
In the name of they die hard.
Let's stay calm. The next one's yours.
By the swan oath of knighthood. Huh. Take this. Still
Ah.
I see. Oh.
Oh my god, it got a critical on her in return. Unbelievable.
Down. Get her back up.
No holding back.
That's ridiculous. Right when they're low on HP, so it's like a waste to even revive her. Fucking hell, dude. This is not even a hard fight. I'm not wasting an item on that. That's ridiculous.
Go for it.
The freedom by this power. Here.
My thanks.
I stand knight.
Alright, there's no reason to do this on turn 1.
Take this.
Warrior. Almost finished. Not bad, if I say so myself.
I'm going back to mage. Fuck it. I don't even care. Actually, I'm sorry, jump.
By this power. Let me help.
Thank you. By the swan oath of power of heroes. Huh. Right there.
One hell of a tank I have, allegedly.
Hack and slash. They die hard.
Wow, you actually can't kill him unless everyone attacks. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my god. It's insane. These guys are ridiculously tough. It's actually Goblin Slayer. I'm getting rolled by these fucking goblins. I'm just gonna have everyone attack them. Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna have him pass anyway.
I won't hold back. Here.
I'm just gonna have him attack after this.
Stand ready. Huh. Take this.
Now, I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down. Tougher than a
Good
sword.
fucking god, dude. That's brutal.
Let's finish this.
Keep it up.
Not this one.
Should we even bait attacks this turn? Because she's gonna die anyway. She's... Oh my god.
Right there.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
They die hard.
Yeah, they really don't. He really cannot die this turn at all. Holy shit. He can finish him, yeah. Or he can't. Never mind, I lied.
Now, are you prepared? I'll cut you
That's
down.
so funny. He can't actually defeat anything with melee. I spec purely into magic. I'm going back to oh my god. I'm going back to magic. I learned my lesson. I'm going back.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Okay.
Good god. I'm super I'm holding my points. Yeah, hold my points.
That was the last
Unbelievable.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Wonder if this is gonna be one of those games where it's better to put all your points into one character, like Kingdom Hearts, or if it's better to spread them. Nah, fuck it.
Mage.
Oh, I keep thinking she's a fourth party member. She is not. Skill. Good God. Sad part is this or the Grand Cathedral. We don't really have an option. Like, at all.
We've been spotted.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh.
Look at Taurus is still lower than this.
Hail.
Back up. There you go. Got one by himself. Never mind, it's two. Okay, it's not the end of the world.
Vanquish evil. Hack and slash. That's one.
Let's stick to the rear guard.
Always comes through.
Fire!
Alright, very nice.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
There you go.
Nice. Good find.
Damascus vest. Made from desert minerals.
What now?
We should give it to Hulkenberg, right? Yeah. You could play like Leapfrog with a bunch of equipment. I mean, what does this even give me? Nothing. Maybe I should take it. No, we need to give it to her because if she's gonna bait attacks, like, it makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense to do that. Okay. Oh my god. It's three of them! Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate, actually. I'm gonna try to escape.
We can't escape!
There's no way out of this!
I might have fucked myself super hard this time around. Just saying.
Someone, help us back
Your
up!
Highness,
Well, that sucks. Fantasy is dead!
O champion against fear, rise and face anxiety.
I should have rolled. I kind of even knew I should have tried to go for the break right away. I should have dodged once. What? Alright, this is where they saved? Okay.
well.
I'm still giving it to her, though.
What now?
You could swap that. The chainmail. Okay. Alright, fuck it. There's no way out from there. Alright, forget it. I'm seriously just gonna try to run around all of these. I'm just not even gonna bother.
They've noticed us.
Holy shit! This is supposed to be the first dungeon! Ah! This is literally supposed to be Dungeon 1.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Instead, I stumble into Goblin Slayer Episode 1.
Nice. Here we go.
Aquamarine. Perfect. Witch's Earring. Actually, we have two of those now. Yeah, you get one from the quest and then one from here.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Come on!
Exemplary.
Alright, those haven't changed. They're the same enemy.
They look pretty tough.
Level 16? Are they out of their minds? No wonder they're so hard to kill. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do this yet. I think you're supposed to wait. This is like you could raid an early game or a later dungeon right up front. That's what this is.
Hey.
Are you sensing the Guptaros yet?
All good.
We're getting close. Okay. That's what this is. You know, I always say whenever I do an RPG playthrough, like, oh, I wonder if, you know, you'll be able to do some high-level stuff or whatever. This is it. This is exactly it. There's like all kinds of mixtures of low-level enemies and high-level enemies. So some enemies you are just not supposed to fight up front at all. Like it's actually basically suicide to try. Other enemies you can. You know, there's a mixture here. It's actually kind of Xenoblade-esque.
That might be of use later.
Very nice. So who knows if we could even kill this thing or not. I guess we just try. You know, they make frequent autosaves. You know, you might as well just give it an attempt. You have nothing to lose, really. Oh my god, it was a fucking ambush.
We've been spotted.
Oh wow, they can snatch you from pretty far away, huh? Believe it or not, if we actually didn't have... 2 is not impossible, though. That's the crazy part.
Give me your aid!
Hold nothing back!
I'll cut you down! They die hard!
I'll show you the essence of truth. Come forth, royal soul!
The only thing is that he can't really do anything, so does she have a... He saps his ass! Oops. That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything because she doesn't have. We don't have enough to do this. This requires 2. Yeah, well, it's fine, I guess.
Take this! Still standing, I see.
He slaps his ass, man. That's so funny. Video games are so funny like that. That's like in Spyro, where the dudes do the same thing. Okay, here's the big turn. We don't need to heal. Yes. Perfect.
Hey, a win's a win.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Okay, let's heal.
What now?
There are enemies around.
I don't even know what that is. Dude, they have such a ridiculous lunge. Holy fuck. Yeah, you might not be able to run past enemies in this game like that.
I'll show you the essence. I'll get some distance. Fire!
And that's that.
That's gonna be kind of rough later.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Okay. I don't think they've noticed me. Alright, so it's definitely on that floor somewhere. I don't know if we can... Oh my god! Dude, what is happening in this dungeon?
This is bad.
Ah!
They're onto us.
Alright, go down. We'll come back for the treasure. This game is ridiculous. Holy shit.
Great find. Keep it. Got a sec?
You forget, get proof we took it down and go home. Looks like a mirage from the cat. Moore mentioned that the cat would help us on our journey. I think he wants him to pet it. By petting it, you could save your progress in dungeons like you would at a Magna Hollow. You also prepare if you, in Academia or return to the dungeon entrance. Let's save real quick. So if I leave, is this a teleport or am I gonna like leave for good? Strange, I feel like I can calmly think back on everything that's happened when I touched this cat. Not much time for reflection when we're in battle. We should pet him again the next time we see him. So what happens if I leave?
What?
See, I'm worried that it's not gonna let me come back in. But I don't even think we could beat this. I'll be honest, we'll just try it. Because if the enemies here are like level 16, then this just might be way out there. Look at Taros, he's raring to go too. Must be Acolyte's people. It's likely caused damage yet to be discovered. Hence today we're taking you down. See our foes bringing his A game. Oh, I can't wait for this. Watch, she's gonna be way high level. I mean, if we got this far, that's fine enough.
No holding back. Not now. Let's make an end of
It's just damage.
I shall thank
Let's see. How much HP does it have? A fair amount.
Let's go. Burn.
Resist
Observe the
fire.
enemy. Come.
Or we could lower his HP. No, we don't have enough. She has to go first. Okay. Oh, even he gets triggered by the mage? Oh, I didn't know that. Oops. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back later then. Alright, that's pretty unfortunate.
I call upon royal power within.
We're gonna have to come back here and only do physical battle, basically. Because the only other thing I could think is that we could debuff him, maybe.
Freeze. You hit their weakness.
I stand
Okay.
What's
ready.
your opening, Captain?
Not now.
I think we try to tank it. It might be a single target hit, so that's why I say we try to tank it.
No, no holding back.
Oh no, he has frenzy. Okay, they all have frenzy. Never mind. Never mind. I thought he would at least have one different kind of move. Never mind. Okay, we have to come back with a bunch of ice items. Alright, we won't do that then. It's actually just impossible. He just outright kills the party. Okay, we just won't do that. I was thinking maybe like the enemies are just higher level just because. Alright, forget it. We got stuff today, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, let's leave.
What?
Gallica.
Let's head back.
Yeah, I think it's just a fast way out. Yeah, okay, so it's one way, but that's fine. We only needed it to be one way anyway. I guess we could go to Academia.
Where was I?
Really briefly. See if there's anything new we can get.
Oh.
It's a new archetype. Might I ask for a demonstration?
Hello.
Seeker's Research. Develop the healer. Okay. Strengthen it to level 10. Knight. Yeah, eventually we're gonna have to swap these two around. We're gonna have to unlock the Knight for Stroll, and then the Warrior for Hulkenberg. Okay.
Oh. You'll come again.
Alright, no way we could do this yet. So forget it. Wait, did I go in? Oops, I meant to leave. Because, like, what are we really going to gain from doing this? The main story is probably much more suited to our level. So that's just why I think we should just focus on that for now. Like, this is good because you could get some items or something, but that's about it.
Hey.
Yeah, let's head back to the city. Yes. Wasn't a complete loss, so no biggie.
Now, how did I wind up here?
Honeybee's all full up, just my luck. No seats left, but I'm starving.
If so,
Seemingly we'll need to have our dinner elsewhere. Let us go to the tavern over yonder.
Your thoughts?
Now Filono, a large establishment. The owners and patrons alike are busy with their own matters. We may speak freely there without eavesdroppers.
I see.
If we discuss Lewis at the Honeybee, we can end up causing more trouble for Fabian, so this works out. You and your party will need to rest your weary bodies the night you return from a dungeon, enjoy a hearty meal together, and take it easy before the new day comes. We went to the tavern to regroup and relax. Just 6 days until the day of calamity. We have no time to lose, considering how little we know about the guy. Right. Exactly, and if we can't rely on the state army to handle, we'll just have to stop him ourselves. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. I say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Good night.
Okay. Alright, let's actually go into Grand Cathedral now, because we don't know exactly what we'll need to face. The day of calamity is drawing closer. Alright, so that's exactly why we're going to the catacombs.
Got it.
Let's go then.
Let us hurry.
Let's make haste. He cannot be allowed to reach his aims. Still sign of Maglet throughout, but at least their attempt to ambush us failed. Alcest, we don't have time to be feeling sorry. We've got to take opportunity to do what we can, and to make sure that Grius' death wasn't in vain. I know, let's proceed. Still locked.
What?
Yeah, here we go. It's the other lady. The Peripas.
Ow! Oh, shit. What's going on here?
Did someone get here before us? Of all the places.
You lot thought it was safe to come this way. This really isn't the time to pay your respects. No easy way to say it, but this place, I don't know, it ain't right. There's dead folk shambling about. And that's after I cleaned house. Don't say I didn't warn you, eh? I'm off then.
Wait. Is it your intention to enter the Grand Cathedral?
How do you know it connects down here?
Because we're the ones who cleared the path. But I assume we'll meet more resistance inside. I beg your pardon, but are you not injured? Shouldn't you consider turning back?
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Did I need your permission? I've got my own reasons.
Yeah, at least stop and treat your wounds.
At the very least, you need to stop and get those wounds treated.
I can't do that. My friend's trapped in there. And the soldier that went in to rescue her hasn't come back. I can't just sit and do nothing.
Alright. We will rescue her.
And we will rescue her.
Hey, wait! Before you go making promises like that...
No, now that we know about this, we must act to save these people.
What's your game exactly?
We simply won't stand by and let someone in your condition walk into peril.
I don't believe you. You're hiding something. Some other reason you're willing to help a parrot.
Yeah.
Believe what you like, but we're going to the top of the cathedral regardless. Is it not the wiser course to let us do as we've promised than to risk your life charging ahead?
Fine. Even I can see sense in that. My friend's a Parapus girl, about my age, with a yellow flower pin in her black hair. You'll know her when you see her. If you bring her back safe, I'll repay you. I swear.
This one's
Alright, no deadline. No deadline, which is very interesting. Okay. So it's not missable.
Oh, come on.
You're too nice, you know that? Yeah, that was something that one of my friends did say. He did mention that like you will have to level up certain classes and spread it around. So I could see that there's a way around it, but you'd have to just be a really high level, pretty much. You know, there's not really a bunch of different ways around it. You'd have to be pretty high level. Then the frenzy wouldn't matter. Maybe you could get like no physic or something. I don't know. Getting in was easier than I thought it'd be. It doesn't look like there's anyone patrolling the area. How strange. I expected less resistance this way, but not this. Have they not enough soldiers?
Oh well.
In any case, it works out better for us. Capturing that necromancer isn't our only goal here anymore. We need to save the hostages while security still lacks. Let's check what's inside.
Strange.
Nary a single sentry. A blue elementio.
On your toes, everyone!
Oh, you have to grab it before it disappears. Okay.
This is our chance.
Got it.
We'll win this.
After me!
Go!
Hack and slash!
Very nice.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
Not bad.
I'm sure greater
Alright,
triumphs
Candy.
have acquired a new power.
And first aid can only be used from the main menu.
That's all of them.
Yeah, I guess next time I will unlock those different archetypes, just so that way they could swap once they're done. We're gonna play it like, this is very similar to like Xenoblade X, basically.
If you see a use for it, I say take it.
Actually, we could do it right here. Perfect. It's a hollow.
This place.
As I thought, the Magla here is thinner, is the perfect place to rest. Another Magla Hollow. I'm glad of the safety. We shall establish this place as a stopping point. I think it wise considering how vast the Grand Cathedral is. You're right, I memorized the route so I could guide us safely from the entrance and back. Glad we were able to return to the entrance safely. Best to head back to town and resupply rather than having to continue on having exhausted our resources and such. Gallica can transport you from one Magna Hollow to another. You can even go back and forth between the dungeon's entrance and a Magna Hollow. If your party's feeling spent, sometimes it's necessary to stop and return to town to refresh yourselves. Take advantage of Magna Hollows to explore dungeons more efficiently. Let's take a break then. Let me know if you need me to guide us to another place. Talk to allies. Tis a great relief to discover a safe point here. I believe it will take some effort to reach our quarry. But still, we mustn't take too long. Don't know what this Day of Calamity Piffle is about, but he's definitely up to no good. Honestly, I'd be more surprised if something didn't happen. It's completely abnormal for there to be this much Magla in the city. We encountered a similar phenomenon in the abandoned mines up north, but I can't believe we're seeing it here. We're seeing it even here in Grand Trad. To tell the truth, I've seen this happen on my travels many times before. It seems to be happening across the entire kingdom. But based on experience, these occurrences cannot be the work of that mage alone. We need to put a stop to this before it spreads outside the cathedral. Okay, let's just buy their alternate ones. Okay.
Welcome.
So for Stroll, let's give him Knight.
Fascinating.
This is the archetype he sends from Hulkenberg's way of life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the noble protector who stakes their pride on their ability to prevent their charges from taking harm.
Right.
1000 mag, yes.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Hero so valiant heart, by sheer resolve and Iron Creed take new form as a knight. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength, that thou art prepared to remain principled and pursue the path of the protector, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the knight. Protecting the group is a heavy responsibility, but I take it gladly. I fight to protect what is precious to me.
A new ability.
Alright, don't change it. And now we inverse it.
I see. Fascinating.
It's the archetype he sends from Stroll's way of life. Its heroic embodiment is the gallant and indomitable champion of the people who fights in the name of the weak.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
By sheer resolve and Iron Creed take new form as a warrior. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. A thrill runs through me at the prospect of wielding my sword on the front lines. I shall keep to this way of life. My determination is no mere ruse.
To greater heights.
Okay. And, I mean, like, someone should probably eventually learn at least Dea, but it's fine. We'll just leave it as is. Knight's Proclamation. Yeah, we should actually do this for her. Because she... Wait, how do I switch character? First aid. Oh, for warrior? Yeah, diagonal slash. So at least this way she has some amount of physical offense. I think that's going to be really important. So we'll at least have that for her. On the flip side, is the only thing he could take from Knight is what? Knight's Proclamation. That's not as important. What we could do is we could alternate it back and forth, but I think I'm going to hold off on that. And for me, I already have healing. Tarukaja would be pretty good, though. Okay.
You'll come again, won't you?
Now, what I will do is I will play this just for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to go record something else. I'm trying to get through both Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and this, so I'm going to alternate between those two as well as some other side games. So I think we'll play just a little bit more, and then we'll go back. Okay, we're good.
Let's go.
We've been spotted.
What's he doing? Oh shit! Just start.
I shall vanquish evil.
I've seen how that ends already.
Strike true. Hack and slash. That's one.
Yes. Okay, that's fine.
If I say so myself.
Ow.
Only one left.
I'll get some
Finish them
distance.
off, we're clear.
By this power.
We know what it's weak to? Oh, we do.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Blaze up.
Burn.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Wait,
There are
what the
some
fuck?
enemies left. Stay
Where?
sharp.
Oh, okay.
Let's push through.
These are the weak hundos.
Cut.
Oh, right, we did it!
I'm not liking whatever's down there.
Oi.
You're late. You were supposed to be here ages ago.
The thing is,
What was I supposed to do about it? We can't use the lift. I had to take those bloody endless stairs to get here. Just keep an eye on that lot locked up in the spare room upstairs. The key's on the desk I mentioned before. Yeah, I heard you already. What was the point of taking hostages anyway? More work than it's worth. They're obviously to stop the state army from coming in. No, use your head, would you? Now hurry up and switch with me. You start slacking off and the white clads will probably know it. They're no friends of ours. It must be nice to be so superior because you get a white cape. I assume that's Lewis's private army. They lack discipline, though. I imagine this guard was hastily thrown together. They had colored uniforms, but they mentioned white ones. What's that about? The rank of a soldier in Lewis's private army is signified by the color of their uniform. Those with uniforms bearing colors are common soldiers. His elite have pure white uniforms and are thusly called white-clads. The guard's leaving. Wouldn't this be a good opportunity to help the hostages? Good point. I'm not seeing many guards around. If we've just army dogs to deal with, we'll be able to manage.
All right.
Save the hostages while we've got the chance. Damn, this guy got destroyed. Alright. Seems as though it's locked. Let's go, please, we have families. At least let the injured go. At this rate, they won't. Find out. Give me a key to open the room. We'll look for it right away. Just hold on. Okay, help us, please. It's on desk.
Come on.
Bye.
Brilliant.
I'd love to see it.
Exemplary.
He's asleep? He hasn't noticed us. Yeah, he's asleep. Hold on, is this?
Yeesh.
What? Oh, right here. Here we go.
Nice.
It's the key to the room. We should be able to help the hostages now. This is like Final Fantasy VI, where the guy's like, "Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on General Celeste," and then he immediately falls asleep.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Don't worry, I can stand guard for days upon days, and he's immediately asleep 5 minutes later. That's so funny, man. It's one of my favorite moments in that game. It's like, yeah, I got this. The entire first half of the game is so funny. Let's go free him before we move on, just in case.
Please. Yeah.
We got the key. We'll get you all out of here.
Onward.
An open now, so stay away from the door.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I was sure my number was up there. No, we were too late for some. If only we could have done something. 'Tis good that some yet live. Are there any other hostages here? I don't know. I was hearing screams from all around when it first began, but now... This is awful. None of those people were even armed.
Hurry.
Right now we need to focus on the survivors, make ready to leave, and we'll escort you to the exit.
Now then.
All the others have escaped to safety. You're the last of them. Thank you for everything. We're in your debt.
Hey,
Did you know anything about a Paripus girl here? She'd have black hair, and we know she wears a yellow flower hair clip. Sounds familiar, but I think I saw her among the casualties. Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
You know her, please see that she's returned to her family for a proper burial. She was rallying behind the wounded until the last. We'll do what we can. Stroll and I will see this man safely away. As we do, will you not tend to the poor Paripus girl? 'Tis a burden I am loath to place on you alone, but...
Look at her ears. She's a Paripus.
Paripus,
Hey,
not Paripus.
wait.
Paripus.
sorry I'm late.
She cradled her friend in her arms, whispering the words "I'm sorry" to her over and over.
Thanks. Guess I ought to come clean. I tried, I really did. I couldn't just stand around. And you lot cleared the path so well besides. So, this is all I have right now, but...
5,000, not bad.
Give me a little time, would ya? I've got a bounty I'm after that'll be paying big.
A bounty?
You collect bounties.
What? You joking? You only helped me because you recognized me, yeah? You really don't know? I'm Katharina, the bounty hunter. And you just helped a Paripus without expecting anything in return?
Ah, don't be sassy with me. We're in trouble.
I mean, weren't you in trouble?
Proper weird you are. I'll tell you though, I gave her that hair clip. Gift to say congrats for getting hired under some rich baron. Things went belly up and she got that baron to safety, but didn't make it out herself. And when he heard the news, do you know what he did? He laughed. Said even a Paripus could be useful once in a while.
Yeah, it's deranged.
People are terrible.
Isn't it? Oh, I thought so too. A world like that. I'd tear it down with my own two hands if I could. People are suffering. And all these bastards can do is shrug and carry on.
I feel the same.
I couldn't have said it better.
Right. I can see as much in your eyes. Matter of fact, I see a lot in your eyes. You're cutting a path, and it's no small prize you're after. I don't know if we'll cross paths like this again, but if you're ever in trouble, I'll be there.
Sure, sounds
That's
good.
a promise.
A bond! I sense Katharina's righteous spirit and faith in me.
The loyal hunter, Katharina. Within her dwells the virtue of the brawler. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Alright, we get the brawler.
Let's see which of us changes the world first.
She's definitely a party member, just not yet. Since the heroic embodiment of the brawler from Katharina.
Now, I'm gonna take this poor girl home. Catch you later. If we can both stay alive that long.
Alright, very nice.
Got it.
Just make the last of the hostages. I don't think we have anything to do on this floor anymore. Let's continue on then. Necromancer we're after is on the top floor.
Not bad.
Exorcist Knuckles for the brawler. Can be purified at a church. So maybe we should change Stroll's secondary ability to be brawler. But we probably don't have the Magla for it anymore. They're all good. Like, obviously we're going to probably have him the longest, so he'll have the most experience. But yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Alright, how's that?
They're on to us.
Rusted armor?
Amazing!
Nothing amiss here.
Great moves back there.
I don't know what that white wolf is, but that's a lot of enemies over there. That's probably going to be pretty tough. Just saying.
How's that?
Oh, that's not actually the attack. It's just the start of it. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's not what I expected. Yeah, I don't think we're killing these wolves.
This is nothing.
That guy does nothing to her, by the way.
What can I do?
Is that all?
Dude, how do I end up in these terrible situations in this game? Jesus, man.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Holy shit. Like, maybe we could take 1 or 2, then suddenly 5 of them appear. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Let us strike swiftly.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I have no idea. I'm lost. How'd I end up here? I don't know.
Let's push through.
Imagine that would be of use.
All right, we did it.
Come on.
Hey, good one.
God. I might just kill him outright. Is the green his HP? Yeah, I just killed him outright. I never broke him. I have the wrong weapon type to break him.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
All right. How's that?
You gotta do it from behind.
Now get ready.
I shall vanquish evil. After me.
Strike true.
Very nice.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Probably an elevator. This is the lift, right? I've never seen one this big before. Maybe I should have expected as much, seeing as this is Grand Cathedral in the royal capital. Doubt it's working at the moment. They can't be that foolish. Which means we got to take the stairs. Oh my god, dude. We're gonna Final Fantasy VII this shit. We're gonna run up the stairs.
Now then.
We're gonna tackle this and see no other path open to us. Oh, okay, it's automatic. We're gonna get chased by something. How far have we climbed? Feels like this goes on forever. Who knows, just too far to tell. All we could do now is keep moving. Why'd they have to make it so tall in the first place? It's way too big. Whose idea was this?
Well,
They probably wanted to show that the kingdom already belonged to Sanctism. Sometimes a good bluff is all it takes. From what I can tell, the state's army's authority is all in name only, no credible substance to it. As a knight, that pains me to hear, but frankly I feel the same. The powers that be do not extend their hand to the weak. Which is likely why you see men like Lewis doing as they please. It's the bloody end of the world. Lewis will have to wait until after we've gotten to the Necromancer. We'll deal with him first. That we will, but I could swear I've seen the man before. What was that? You're muttering. No, it's just nothing. Let's hurry and get to the top. We haven't the time to dawdle. We finally made it. I never want to see another step in my life. Seems the stairs do not reach the apex. How do we proceed upward from here? Sure, there's a passage leading upward somewhere. If we keep going up, there's bound to be a working lift around. At least there better be. True, though the enemy will be keeping watch over it, so our first order of business is to search this floor.
Hey,
You hear that? It's strangely noisy. What the bloody hell are they? Don't come any closer! Get away from me! Something's amiss. What in the world is happening? Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Yeah, no. Okay.
What was that?
Attacked by corpses. You're imagining things. They're supposed to be on our side. Get the hell out of here if you want to live. They're attacking. Get away from me. Stop! Hurry and barricade the door. Keep them away from us. What's the meaning of this? The soldiers are running away. It's hard to tell what's going on from here. Let's get closer. And we have another save room.